Hello friends, good evening. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty. So in this session, we will continue our discussion on TG EAPCET 2025 paper. So in the previous sessions, we had solved some questions. So let us continue from there. Okay, this is the original question paper that was given in TG EAPCET 2025. We had solved certain questions. From there, we will continue. Okay. All right. Now we have to solve from question number 19. We have to solve from question number 19. So have a look at this question, friends. What they have given is they are telling that if C0, C1, C2, Cn are the binomial coefficients of the expansion of 1 plus x to the power of n, then the value of, then they are asking what? Then the value of what they are asking? Then the value of summation of r cube Cr where n is equal to 5 is. Okay, this is what they are asking. So first of all, you must understand that, okay, in the binomial expansion of 1 plus x to the power of n, okay, so this Cr represents what? This Cr represents nothing but, it is nothing but n by r, that is nothing but equal to what? That is nothing but equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial, that is nothing but combination. Okay, that is what it represents. Now, but they are asking summation of r cube Cr where n is equal to 5. First of all, let us find out summation of r cube Cr. Summation of, what is it? Summation of r cube, okay, Cr, okay, where r runs from 0 to n. That is nothing but equal to what? That is nothing but equal to summation of r cube, okay, r running from 0 to n. This is n times r, this is n by r. Okay, this is nothing but equal to, this gives us by our formula, this gives us n square into n plus 3. Okay, r runs from 0 to n square into n plus 3 into 2 to the power of n minus 3 into 2 to the power of n minus 3. Now they are telling where n is equal to 5. So what I should do? Where n is equal to 5 means I have to put n is equal to 5 in this equation. Okay, just I have to put n is equal to 5 in this equation. This gives me what? This gives me 5 square into 5 plus 3 is 8. Okay, 2 to the power of 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is what, friends? 2 to the power of 5 minus 3, let me write it. 5 square is 25 into 8 into 2 to the power of 5 minus 3 is what? It is 2 square. Okay, 25 into 8 is 200. Okay, 200 into 2 square is what? 2 square is 4. So 4 into 200 is, I will get it as 800. Okay, I got it as 800. So let us look at the option. Let us have a look at the option, that is option D, that is option 4 is the right answer, friends. Option 4 is the right answer to this question. Okay, option 4 is the right answer to this question. Got it? That is option 4 is the right answer to this question. This is the right answer, that is 800. We have 800 here. Okay, you can have a look at this. 800 is the right answer to this question. Got it, friends? Now let us have a look at next question. I hope it is clear. So this is also based on binomial expansion. This is also based on binomial coefficient or binomial expansion. All right. So good evening. Okay, please have a look at this. This is binomial expansion. Please do share with your friends so that it will be useful for them also. So please attend till the end of the session. Got it? Don't leave in the middle. You will not understand anything. So here coefficient of x to the power of 12 in the expansion of x square plus 2x plus 2 to the power of 8 is given. So here we have to find the coefficient of x to the power of 12 term. Okay, coefficient of x to the power of 12, not any other term. X to the power of 12, that is what? X to the power of 12. For that we have to find the coefficient of x to the power of 12. Okay, so we are asked to find for this term coefficient. So for this we have to write it down in this form. So here it is summation k runs from 0 to 8. Okay, k runs from 0 to 8. It is nothing but equal to what? It is nothing but equal to, okay, I will write it as 8 by k. So this gives me what? This gives me nothing but equal to, this gives me x square, because this here I can write this x square plus 2x plus 2 whole to the power of 8. Okay, 2x plus 2 whole to the power of 8 can be written as what? I can write it as x square, okay, plus 2x plus 2. Okay, I can separate and write it. Okay, 2x plus 2 I can merge it together. So this gives me what? This gives me, okay, this gives me what? This is one thing. This gives me what? I will write this here. This one I will write it here. This gives me what? This gives me x square to the power of what it is? X square to the power of 8 minus k. Okay, this gives me x square to the power of 8 minus k into 2x plus 2 to the power of k. This is what I get. Okay, 2x plus 2 to the power of k. Now I have to put different values of k. Okay, k I have to put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I put k is equal to 0, if I put k is equal to 0, what is that I'll get? If I put k is equal to 0, I'll get it as what I'll get? 2 to the power of 8 minus k, that I'll get it as, this will be 0, because k will be 0 means this will be 2x plus 2 to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0, this will give me 1. Okay, if it is k is 0, this gives me what? 2 to the power 2 into 8 minus k is 0. Okay, this gives me 16. If k is equal to 0, this gives me 16. So I don't get any coefficient of x to the power of 12. Now if I put k is equal to 1, if I put k is equal to 1, what I'll get? X square. Okay, 8 minus k is 7. Okay, this will be 2x plus 2 to the power of 1. 2x plus 2 to the power of 1. This will be 14. Okay, this will be 2x. Okay, what are the coefficients I get? I get coefficient. What are the powers I get? X to the power of 14 and x to the power of 14. This will be x to the power of excuse me, 14 plus 1. This will be 15. So I want x to the power of 12. Here I am not getting x to the power of 12. Okay, so this is of no use for me as of now. No use for me as of now. Okay, this is of no use for me as of now. Now, if I put k is equal to 2, if I put k is equal to 2, what I'll get? I'll get it as x square. Okay, 8 minus 2 is, I'll get it as 6. This will be 2x plus 2 to the power of 2. That means 2x plus 2 whole square. This will be 4x square. Okay, plus 4. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Okay, this will be 8x. Now, this will be x to the power of 12 into this will be 4x square plus 4 plus 8x. So what are the coefficients I'll get? So this will be x to the power of 12. Okay, x to the power of 12 will be there. This will become, what are the powers I'll get? I'll get powers of x to the power of 12. I'll also get x to the power of 12 plus 2, 14, and also get x to the power of, what I'll get? 15. But x to the power of 12, I'll get here what? 4. Okay, 4 into x to the power of 12, I'll get it. Okay, this is what I get when it comes to x is equal to 2. Like this, if I put k is equal to 3 and also k is equal to 4, I'll get different values. Finally, if I substitute the values, what I'll get is coefficient of x to the power of 12. Okay, when k is equal to 2, when k is equal to 3, when k is equal to 4. What I get is, I'll get it as, this one I'll get it as what? I'll get it as 112 x to the power of 12. Okay, this I'll get it as 1344 x to the power of 12. This I'll get it as 112 followed by 0 x to the power of 12. Now they are asking what? They are asking us the coefficient of the expansion x to the power of 12. Here also it is 112, here it is 1344, it is 1120 x to the power of 12. That means for all of this, x to the power of 12 is the common thing. So what I should do? X to the power of 12, if I take it, that means what? All these things I have to add. If I add it, what I will get? 4 plus 2 6. Okay, 4 plus 2 6, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7. Okay, this will be 3 plus 2 5. Okay, this will be 2 5 7 6. That is option 3 is the right answer, friends. That is option 3 is the right answer to this question. Okay, is it clear? Option 2 is the right answer to this question. Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Okay, here they are telling in this question, what they are telling is, okay, please take a screenshot of this. Please take a screenshot of this, because I am going to clean this, because I am going to clean this or erase this, because I have to use this for next question. I have to use this screen for next question. Now, next have a look at this question, friends. Okay, next question, what they are telling is, see here, they are telling if x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 x square plus 3 is equal to ax plus b by x square plus 2 cx plus d by x square plus 3, then a plus b plus c is p plus d is equal to what they are asking. This is from partial fraction. Okay, direct question from partial fraction. So how to solve this question? First of all, we should write this as what? This one can be written as what? X square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. This can be written as what, friends? In terms of partial fraction, this is quadratic. I can write it as ax plus b by x square plus 2 plus bx, or sorry, this is cx plus d by x square plus 3. This is what I get. Now if I take LCM, what I'll have? I'll have it as, I'll have this one, I'll have it as ax plus b into x square plus 2 into cx plus d into x square plus, this will be x square plus 3, this will be x square plus 2. Okay, this is what I have. Denominator I'll have it as, denominator what I'll have, if I take the LCM, denominator I'll have it as what? Very simple question. This is x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. Okay, now here also denominator is same, it will get cancelled. I'll have what? LHS I'll have it as x square plus 2, x square plus 1, that is whatever is in the numerator LHS. This will be equal to ax plus this one. What I should do? Just a minute. Some technical error, let us have a look at it. Just a minute, I will just restart it. So, this is based on what? Partial fractions. So, we will compare it and we will compare the coefficients of x cube, x square, x and constant. We will compare that and we will get the value of a plus b plus c plus d. First we will get a b, then c d, okay, a b c d, and then we have to add those coefficients. Just a minute, some technical glitch. Okay. I hope you are practicing these questions after the class also, then only it will become very clear, conceptual clarity will become clear. I am not just solving the question, I am also telling the concepts, so that any question comes related to this, you should be in a position to solve. Okay, that is why I am taking time to explain each of these questions, each of these steps. Okay, got it? Now, just a minute. This is where we were. Just a minute, let that question come, we will solve it. Please try to solve remaining questions also by yourself. I will definitely solve in the class. Once you two should try, okay, then only you will learn. Then only you will learn. Don't expect spoon feeding. Please watch concept classes for JEE, which is happening at every day 5 p.m. Okay, those concept classes will also add value to your preparation. Got it? Okay, we were in this question. Right? So, we were done till this step. So, I was explaining. I had written that x square plus 1 will be equal to what? X square plus 1 will be equal to ax plus b into what it is? Ax plus b into x square plus 3 plus cx plus d into what it is? It is x square plus 2. Now, if I multiply here, what I will have? Ax cube, okay, plus 3 times ax plus what I will have? Bx square plus 3 times b, okay, just I am multiplying so that I can equate the coefficient, plus 3x cube, cx cube, okay, plus 2 times cx plus dx square plus 2d, okay, plus 2d. Now, I will write down the coefficients together. So, x cube is nothing but equal to a plus c, okay, x square, this is x square is here also, this will be plus b plus c into x square, I can write it. What about x? I have x here also, where else I have x here also. So, I can write it as what? 3a plus 2cx. Okay, what about the constants? Constants is 3b plus 2d. 3b plus 2d. So, equating the coefficients with LHS. Okay, what about x cube? X cube there is no coefficient, that means what? A plus c will be equal to 0, that means a will be equal to minus c. What about x square? X square I have equal to b plus c will be equal to 1. So, that means what? B will be equal to, sorry, this will be b plus c, yeah, b will be equal to 1 minus c. So, b plus c will be equal to 1. Just a minute, let us see. Okay, it is not x square, this should be d. B plus d will be equal to 1, b plus d will be equal to 1. So, b will be equal to 1 minus d, b will be equal to 1 minus d. Okay, this should be d, b plus d, alright. Now, what about the constant? Constant what we have? 3b plus 2d. Okay, 3b plus 2d 3b plus 2d is equal to what? 3b plus 2d is equal to 3b plus 2d is equal to what? 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. What about 3a plus 2c? The value of cx. Here there is no x term. There is no x term. So 3a plus 2c need not consider. That will be equal to 0. Let us see. We got a is equal to minus c and b plus d is equal to 1 minus d. So a is equal to minus c is there. Now if I put 3a plus 2c, that is coefficient of x, 3a plus 2c is equal to 0. What I will get? 3a is equal to minus 2c. Okay, 3a is equal to minus 2c. But if I put a is equal to minus c, what I will get? If I put a is equal to minus c, I will get minus c 2c. Okay, I will get it as what? Minus 3c plus 2c is equal to 0. Okay, so I will get it as minus c is equal to 0. That implies what? C is equal to 0. So if c is equal to 0, that implies what? A is also equal to 0. Okay, c is equal to 0, a is also equal to 0. Now b plus d is equal to 1. B plus d is equal to 1. So 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. Now what I can do? B is equal to x square. Where is x square? See here, x square is there. B plus d is equal to 1. Okay, b is equal to 1 minus d. So here we have 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. So what I can do here? What is that thing I can do? If I substitute the values, here I am getting what? 3b plus 2d is equal to 1. Now here let us see 3a plus 2c, that is fine. Okay, x square. What about x square? Let us check here. B plus x square is here. Okay, for x square is here. X square is another one. X square is here. Then constant is 3b. Okay, constant is 3b plus 2d. Okay, this is what we have. B is equal to 1 minus d. A is equal to 0. C is equal to 0. So b is equal to 1 minus d. I will put it here. So 3 times 1 minus d is 3 minus 3d plus 2d. I will get it as equal to 1. This implies what? This implies what? This implies that. This implies what? This implies the minus 3d plus 2d is 3 minus d. 3 minus d is equal to 1. That implies 3 minus 1 is equal to d. Okay, d is equal to 2. D is equal to 2. I got d is equal to 2. If I put d is equal to 2 here, what I will get? If I put d is equal to 2 here, I will get it as 3b plus 4 is equal to 1. So 3b is equal to minus 3. So this implies b is equal to minus 1. So we got b is equal to minus 1, d is equal to 2. Okay, a is equal to 0, c is equal to 0. We have to find what? A plus b plus c plus d. Correct? No, a plus b plus c plus d we have to find. So if I put the values, I will get this is 0. Okay, b is what? B is what? B is minus 1 plus c is what? 0. D is what? 2. So I will get it as 2 minus 1. The answer is 1. Okay, 2 minus 1. The answer is 1, which is option B. Okay, this is how you can solve this question. It may appear lengthy. I have written it so that you understand each and every step. Actually, it can be solved very quickly. Okay, got it? The answer is option B, that is option 2, that is 1. Okay, got it, friends? I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question, friends. Next question is given as what? If 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta is equal to 2, then they are asking us to find sin theta plus cos theta. Okay, this is based on trigonometry. 3 sin theta plus 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta is equal to 2. Okay, let us write it here. 3 sin theta plus 2 cos theta is equal to 2. Okay, so I can write it as what? 3 sin theta is equal to 2 minus, okay, 2 minus 2 cos theta. Okay, 2 minus 2 cos theta. So if I square on both sides, I will do. So this becomes what? If I square on both sides, this will become 9 sin square theta is equal to 4 plus 4 cos square theta. Okay, 4 plus 4 cos square theta minus 2 to the 4. What is it? This is minus 2ab. This is 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 to the 4 to the 8 cos theta. Okay, I will get it as 8 cos theta. Okay, now this 9 sin square theta I can write it as 9 into 1 minus cos square theta. That becomes 9 minus 9 cos square theta is equal to 4 plus 4 cos square theta minus 8 cos theta. Okay, somewhere we have done mistake. Let me check. Let me check the question. It is 2 sin theta. Okay, 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta. Okay, that is the mistake. You have written the question wrong. So based on that, if you do, we will get it correctly. It is 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta. The method is same, the question is different. So if I write 2 sin theta is equal to, okay, 2 minus 3 cos theta square on both sides. Okay, if I square on both sides, this I will get it as 4 sin square theta is equal to, what is this? A minus b whole square, that is 4 plus 9 cos square theta, okay, minus 2 3 is 6, 6 2 is 12, okay, 12 cos theta. Okay, this can be written as 4 minus 4 cos square theta, because sin square theta can be written as what? 1 minus cos square theta. 4 plus 9 cos square theta minus 12 cos theta. So this 4 and this 4 I can cancel. So if I bring this side, or if I bring this side, this will become 9 cos square theta, okay, plus 4 cos square theta minus 12 cos theta. That is nothing but equal to what? 13 cos square theta minus cos theta, or minus 12 cos theta is equal to 0. Okay, if I take cos theta common, this becomes what? Cos theta into 13 cos theta minus 12 is equal to 0. So cos theta is equal to 0 is one of the options, but they have told that theta is not equal to 2n plus 1 by 2, 2 pi plus 1 by 2. This is not possible, they have told. So this value I cannot take. So 13 cos theta is equal to 13 cos theta minus 12 is equal to 0. That is, I will get it as cos theta is equal to 12 by 13. Okay, when I got cos theta is equal to 12 by 13, definitely I can get sin theta. So here I will put cos theta is equal to 12 by 13. What I will get? I will get it as what? Okay, if I put 2 sin theta is equal to, what is it? 3 cos theta. 3 into 12 by 13 is equal to 2. So if I send it that side, I will get it as 2 sin theta is equal to 2 minus 3 into 12 by 13. Okay, what I will get here is, see here, 2 sin theta, observe here, 2 sin theta is equal to 2 minus 12 3 is 36 by 13. Okay, so 2 sin theta is equal to, if I take LCM, 26 minus 36 is minus 10 by 13. So sin theta will be equal to, if I send 2 this side, minus 5 by 13. I will get it as minus 5 by 13. But what they are asking? Sin theta plus cos theta. So sin theta is what? They are asking sin theta plus cos theta. Sin theta is what, friends? Minus 5 by 13. What is cos theta? Cos theta value is 12 by 13. Sin theta we got it here, and cos theta we got it here. So cos theta is 12 by 13. So the LCM is what? 12, LCM is 13 itself. 12 minus 5 is 7. So the answer is 7 by 13. This is the perfect answer that we needed. Okay, 7 by 13. Let us look at the option. Okay, I think it is in the next page. 7 by 13, that is option 3. That is option 3. Okay, that is option 3 is the right answer, friends. Okay, option 3, that is 7 by 13 is the right answer, friends. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Here in this question, they have given, if sin A is equal to minus 24 by 25, cos B is equal to 15 by 7, A does not belong to fourth quadrant and B does not belong to first quadrant, then A plus B lies in which quadrant they are asking. Okay, if A does not belong to fourth quadrant and it is negative, means A does not belong to, A is, see, sin, okay, sin is positive in first quadrant and it is positive in second quadrant. Here sin is negative and they are telling sin is not belonging to fourth quadrant. It is negative in third quadrant and fourth quadrant, but here they are telling in fourth quadrant it does not belong, then sin is belonging to third quadrant. So if sin is given, let us find cos. So sin A is what? Okay, sin A is given. Sin A is given as what, friends? Sin A is equal to minus 24 by 25. So cos A is nothing but equal to what? Cos A is square root of 1 minus sin square A. Square root of 1 minus sin square A is 1 minus 24 is 576 by 625. That is nothing but equal to 625 minus 576. What is that? I will get 49 by 625. That is nothing but equal to what, friends? That is nothing but equal to 7 by 25. But since sin is in third quadrant, cos will also be in third quadrant, cos of A. So cos of A, that will also be negative. So cos A will be equal to what? Cos A will be equal to minus 7 by 25. Minus 7 by 25. So cos A we got. Now cos B is given 15 by 17. Okay, and they are telling cos B does not belong to first quadrant. So cos B is positive. Cos is positive in first quadrant. All are positive in first quadrant. They are telling cos is positive. So the value that is given is 15 by 17. That is positive value. In second quadrant, cos is negative. In third quadrant, cos is negative. Only in fourth quadrant, cos is positive. That is ASTC rule. Correct? No? ASTC rule. Now cos B is given as 15 by 17. Okay, this is belonging to fourth quadrant. This is belonging to third quadrant. Okay, third quadrant. So in third quadrant both sin and cos are negative. In fourth quadrant, okay, cos is positive and sin is negative. In sin is negative, fourth quadrant. Now sin B I have to find out. So let me use the same procedure like how you found out cos A. So this will be square root of 1 minus cos square B, that is cos square B is 15 is 225 by 289. So that will give me what? 289 minus 225 is nothing but what? Square root of 64 by 289. Okay, that is nothing but equal to what, friends? That is 8 by 17. But sin B is equal to minus 8 by 17. Why? Why it is minus? Because sin is negative in fourth quadrant. So we got sin B. Now they are asking us to find A plus B lies in which quadrant. So for this I will use the formula sin of A plus B, and I will use cos of A plus B. Okay, sin of A plus B is what? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay, so what I will get, whether I get negative or positive value. Sin A is what? Sin A is what? Minus 24 by 25. Cos B is what? Cos B is positive value 15 by 17. Okay, cos A is what? Cos A is what, friends? Minus 7 by 25. Minus 7 by 25 into what is it? Minus 7 by 25 into sin B. Sin B is what? Into sin B is negative. So this will become positive into 8 by 17. Okay, denominator I don't care. This is 24 into 15 is, this is a greater value compared to 7 8 is a 56. So this minus value will be greater. So this gives me what? This is a greater, minus value will be greater. So minus plus, this will be plus itself. This will be plus itself. This is greater. So this gives me minus value. So sin of A plus B is negative. Sin of A plus B is negative. Okay, I got it as negative value. Now cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B, what is the formula we have? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A is what, friends? Cos A is minus 7 by 25. Okay, what about cos B? Cos B is 15 by 17. Sin A sin B. Sin A is what, friends? Sin A is minus 24 by 25. This will become plus minus 24 by 25. Okay, sin A sin B is what? Minus 8 by 17. So this again will become negative. This will become negative. This will become negative itself. So this will become what? 8 by 17. So negative minus negative will give us negative itself. So cos of A plus B is also negative. Cos of A plus B is also negative. Okay, so sin and cos, sin of A plus B and cos of A plus B are negative. Both sin and cos are negative in which quadrant? Okay, sin is positive in first and second quadrant. Cos is positive in first and fourth quadrant. Only in third quadrant both sin and cos are negative. So A plus B lies in which quadrant? A plus B lies in third quadrant. Like this you have to solve. Okay, I hope the concepts are clear. Okay, let us move to the next question. Now this is the question that they have given. 4 cos 7 theta by 2 cos 3 theta by 2 into sin 5 theta. Okay, this is the question they have given. So let us have a look at this question. So first of all, what I can see is they have given what? They have given 4 cos 7 theta by 2 into cos 3 theta by 2 into sin 5 theta. Correct? No, I am only looking at this. Instead of 4, let me write it as just, instead of 4, let me write it as just 2 into 2 times cos theta. So this is nothing but what? This is looking like 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B, what is the formula, friends? That is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Okay, if I apply this formula here, what I will get? Cos of A plus B, 7 theta plus 3 theta is, that is nothing but 10 theta by 2, that is nothing but cos 5 theta plus cos of A minus B, 7 minus 3 is 4, 4 theta by 2 is cos, what I will get? What I will get? Cos 2 theta. Here I am having 2 outside, okay, 2 is outside. Instead here I am having sin 5 theta. Okay, now if I multiply 2 and also sin 5 theta, what I will get? 2 times sin 5 theta cos 5 theta, okay, plus 2 times sin 5 theta cos 2 theta. Okay, now look at this. I am having 2 sin A cos A, that is nothing but sin 2A. So this becomes what, friends? This becomes sin 2A means sin 2 times 5 theta, that is sin 10 theta. Now this is what? 2 sin A cos A. Okay, 2 sin A cos A. So this is 2 sin A cos B. Notice it is not cos A, 2 sin A cos B. The formula is what, friends? Sin of A plus B into sin of A plus B. Okay, sin of A plus B plus, not into, plus sin of A minus B. That is sin of A minus B. The bigger value is A. So that is 2 sin A cos B is sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. So this becomes what? This is sin of A plus B. So this becomes sin of A plus B is sin of 5 plus 2 is sin of 7 theta Okay, sine of a minus b is sine of 5 minus 2 is 3 theta, that is sine of 3 theta. This is what we get. Got it? So sine 10 theta plus sine 7 theta plus sine 3 theta. That is which option, friends? That is, let us have a look at this one. Sine 10 theta. Okay, sine 10 theta, sine 7 theta, sine 3 theta. That is option 3. That is the right answer, friends. That is the option we got here. Okay, sine 10 theta, sine 7 theta plus sine 3 theta. This is how we have to solve this question. Clear? First we used 2 cos A cos B. Then we used what? 2 sin A cos A, that is sine 2 theta, that is double angle formula. Then we used what? 2 sin A cos B, that is sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B. Okay, I hope the concepts are clear. I will wind up now. Thank you so much for attending the session. Let's meet in the tomorrow session where we will be solving some more questions of TG EAPCET. Like this, the session will continue until we complete all the papers, all the questions of TG EAPCET 2025, and later we will do AP EAPCET 2025. Okay, all right. Thank you. Please stay tuned for NEET World for all the important content. Thank you. Take care.